Hello everybody, this is Tier Guy and I'm here to talk to you about Xur for the weekend of July 21st to the 23rd. I want to point out before we get into this that today is the 48th anniversary of the moon departure. So everyone remembers yesterday, the moon landing, but today is the day they left for Earth. As always, I want to ask you to consider following me on YouTube, on Twitch, and on Twitter. But right now, let's get into it. Xur is in the tower by the speaker at the railing. Let's see what he's got. This week, we have a Legacy Helmet Engram. This is a Year 1 helmet at Year 1 power levels. Don't buy this unless you're collecting. Or you're looking for something that you've had trouble getting in Year 3. There's not a lot of time left. Spend your strange coins elsewhere. For the Titan, we have the Thagomizers. These grant an additional melee charge and amplify. Personally, this is not something I use a lot. I think I pulled them out and played with them the day I got them for about an hour and then haven't used them again. That said, if you like to rock the melee in PvP, these are really useful. And this week's roll is excellent. It's 97 out of a possible 99 for gauntlets, and that is 98%, so it's definitely Tier 12 capable. So these are worth a pickup. The Knucklehead radar. This used to be my favorite exotic, but the primary exotic perk, radar remains visible while aiming primary weapons, is obviated because so many weapons have that built in, and you can get the Mantle of Gelion artifact, which will give you this ability. I would pass on this unless you're just looking to collect. The Ram. This is probably the number 2 Warlock exotic armor piece. This gives you increased armor, and all Voidwalker melee attacks trigger lifesteal on hit. Even though lifesteal has been nerfed, this is still really strong. The roll is good this week with a 107 out of a possible 111 for a helmet, which is 96%. So this is a strong pickup if you don't have one. Moving on, the weapon of the week is one of my favorites, the MIDA multi-tool. I use this all the time in PvP. It's a great scout rifle. I could talk about it for 5 minutes, but I'll spare you. The main thing is that it has third eye, so you actually can see the radar when you're ADS with this weapon, and it lets you move faster. And it has a solid time to kill. Not the best in the game, but solid. Must buy. Moving on to the weapon bundles. Weapon bundles are generally speaking a bad deal. You spend a lot of coin on your weapon, so 30 strength coins for your weapon. A primary is 23, and secondaries and heavies are 17, so that's a bad deal. And then the silver dust is the same as if you go buy it at the kiosk. The main reason we get excited about these is because sometimes they offer us opportunities to buy something that we really need. Invective used to be my favorite shotgun. Not so much anymore because of the nerf. They took all the exotic out of it, from what I can tell. But what's interesting here is Nemesis Star, which has not been sold by Xur in any fashion since its release. In PvE, I think it's overshadowed by the Abaddon machine gun, but in PvP, this is one of the most menacing machine guns you can bring to the table. Would I trade in my MIDA for it? Probably not, but it's definitely worth a pickup. That's it for most of you, Guardians. Once again, there's my info. But for the rest of you, let's go ahead and look at the Curios. We have the Plasma Drive and the Stealth Drive. What these do is turn your your blue quality Sparrows into Year 3 SRL Legendary Sparrows. And they change the color of the contrail to blue or red. Moving on, we have heavy ammo. As usual, we have 1 strange coin for 3 heavy ammo and 3 strange coins for 10 heavy ammo. Best way to rank up your factions right here. 3 strange coins, 10 heavy ammo. Moving on, we have 5 3 of coins for the price of 7 strange coins. And glass needles. You pay all that stuff, and you get 3 glass needles, which is an opportunity to reroll the abilities and secondary perks on your exotic armor items. Lastly, we get to the material exchange. Motive lights, never do it. 2 strange coins for 1 motive light is a bad deal. Play the game. I promise you in an hour of play, you'll get more than 2 or 3 motes of light easily. And exotic shards. This is mostly for people who are just starting their exotic collections and need the ability to upgrade their exotic items. So 7 strange coins for 1 exotic shard. And that's it. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope this video has helped some of you. As always, I want to encourage you to check me out on Twitch or on Twitter. And please tell your fellow Guardians about my channel and how amazing it is to listen to me tell you about Destiny stuff. I have to think that. Just don't destroy my illusions. All right. I'll see you Starside Guardians.